It starts in the 1970s in the quiet suburbs of Chicago. On March 17, 1942, John Wayne Gacy was born, a man who would grow up to become a respected community figure, a Democratic precinct captain, and even a volunteer at local hospitals. But by day, he donned the makeup of Pogo the Clown, performing at children's parties with a painted grin that masked something far more sinister. Between 1972 and 1978, Gacy lured at least 33 young men and boys to his home at 8213 West Summerdale Avenue, promising jobs or parties. What followed was unimaginable torture, assault, and murder. He buried 26 bodies in the crawl space under his house and dumped others in the Des Plaines River. His arrest on December 21, 1978, shocked the nation when police unearthed the horrors beneath his floorboards. Gacy was convicted on March 13, 1980, and executed by lethal injection on May 10, 1994. But his legacy as the killer clown didn't die with him. It festered, inspiring waves of terror that echoed through the decades. Fast forward to May 1981, just 3 years after Gacy's arrest, reports began flooding in from Boston, Massachusetts. Sightings of mysterious clowns in black vans lurking near schools and playgrounds, trying to lure children with candy. These phantom clowns were described with garish makeup, sharp teeth, and an aura of menace. The panic spread like wildfire to Pittsburgh, Kansas City, Omaha, parents arming themselves, schools on lockdown. No arrests were ever made and no clowns were captured. Was it mass hysteria? Copycats inspired by Gacy's crimes or something more otherworldly? Authorities dismissed it as urban legend, but those who saw them whispered of eyes that glowed with unnatural hunger, smiles that stretched too wide. Meanwhile, in the foggy town of Bangor, Maine, a writer named Stephen King was crafting his own nightmare. King, born September 21, 1947, had long harbored a fear of clowns, once admitting they terrified him as a child, those exaggerated features hiding who knows what. His epic novel, It, was published on September 15, 1986, introducing Pennywise, the shape-shifting entity that preys on children every 27 years in the fictional town of Derry, a place eerily modeled after Bangor itself, with its winding streets, historic homes, and undercurrents of small-town secrets. Pennywise, with his balloon-toting, sewer-dwelling terror, lures kids to their doom much like Gacy's party promises. Though King has never directly linked Pennywise to Gacy, citing inspirations like Ronald McDonald and classic circus clowns, the timing is chilling. Gacy's trial dominated headlines in 1980, just as King began writing It in earnest. Coincidence? Or did the real-life killer clown burrow into the master's subconscious, birthing a monster that haunts us still? But the horrors didn't stop there. In October 2013, another wave emerged in Wasco, California. The Wasco Clown, a figure photographed in abandoned buildings and dark alleys, holding balloons under streetlights. It started as an art project, but copycats turned it deadly. Clowns with knives chasing joggers and reports of assaults. Then came the Great Clown Panic of 2016. It began in August in Greenville, South Carolina, with children claiming clowns in the woods tried to drag them away. By September, sightings exploded across the US, Canada, the UK, and even Australia. Over 100 incidents reported. On September 30th, 2016, a man in Kentucky was arrested dressed as a clown, wielding a machete. In Sweden, on October 13, 2016, a clown stabbed a teenager in Varberg. Schools closed, police issued warnings, and social media fueled the frenzy. Was it pranks gone wrong or echoes of Gacy's shadow, summoning a new breed of terror? And let's not forget Wrinkles the Clown, a real-life Florida legend starting around 2014. Parents could hire him via a phone number plastered on stickers. A wrinkled, masked figure who'd hide under beds or stare through windows to scare misbehaving kids straight. A 2019 documentary revealed him as a retired veteran playing the role, but the calls poured in, thousands seeking his services. Harmless fun? Or a twisted evolution of Gacy's party act, blurring the line between jest and genuine fear? Now imagine this. You're at a birthday party, the kind with cake and games. A clown arrives, honking his horn, making balloons twist into animals. But as the laughter fades, you notice his smile doesn't reach his eyes. They dart hungry like Gacy's must have. The music slows, the lights dim, and in the corner of your eye, a shadow shifts. A phantom from 1981 or a 2016 lurker. What if Pennywise isn't just fiction? What if its cycle every 27 years is real? Count the dates. Gacy's spree ends in 1978, Phantom Clowns in 1981, It in 1986, 2016 sightings. The math whispers of patterns of something awakening,